everybody, welcome back to a new video. Today is Tuesday, April the 7th, and we just took a trade on the Nasdaq. So let's get right into it. First of all, we did not take a trade on London session today. We took a trade on New York instead, and as we can see, we swept 4-hour highs and we had this strong target in case we went bullish, but as you can see, we went bearish today. So we wanted to target bearish liquidity. We had these major targets. As you can see, I color them in green. These are for high resistant liquidity that are basically liquidity levels on the 15-minute time frame and upwards. That is what I consider to be high resistant as anyways. So I guess that's different for everybody. Some people swing trade, some people day trade. So anyways, we saw that we swept 4-hour highs as well as hourly highs, these ones, and well, we swept these ones at Asia session. Sorry, this New York high, sorry, and this New York high, and as you can see, we already reacted off of it, and then we went higher. We swept these, and now we started to trail downwards. So all we did was we saw that we had these equilibriums on the 15 minutes. 1 second. Yeah, as we saw, we had this 15-minute equilibrium from the swing high to the swing low. We went in and then we went out. We also had this 5-minute order block, the blue one, and breaker block, the black one. And as we can see, we broke structure right here. We had a bullish trend right here just before that. And as you also can see, we had durable goods as well as core durable goods at 8:30. Now, I usually don't trade when we have news that affect the markets, and as you can see, we had a break of structure both on this index as well as the MES. But it was a slight downwards action, and as you can see, almost 20-25 minutes later we got a break structure to the upside, right back up again. So I decided to trade anyways. Probably should have de-risked, but we went full risk today, and we went into these order blocks and break blocks as well as the equilibrium, and then we scaled down to the 1 minute. Obviously we went into this as well, and we had the SMT that was ahead on this index. Unfortunately, we did not get a 1 minute confluence that could back this trend up, so we had to take the trade on the other pair, which we did. We saw a fair value gap here at 947, and as you can see here in 947 on the other index, we had absolutely nothing. So we went in, ticked in pretty good, almost filled the whole thing, and then we went out, and then we pressed sell right here. We had our SL stop loss right above this high. We usually go for 2 highs above the entry fair value gap on the New York session, so it would have been over here. But obviously you have to be reasonable, you have to use your intuition, and this was a lot of margin already, and I didn't want to kill my RR and TP strength, so I decided to put it up here, and as you can see, it was the wise thing to do. We went up, got a little bit more liquidity, and then we surged down. Now, the thing that made me nervous about this trade was that we had already made a major percentage move. As you can see, right before we entered, we had 0.70 almost, and that is quite a major move for the New York. But on the London, we had a high percentage day, so I assumed that we were going to get a high percentage day on the New York as well. And I also evaluated and took in account what kind of percentage we did on the London session. So I took the London sessions percentage and the average New York, and I found a middle ground. What I also could have done, because I've created an analysis where I record all of these percentage moves, is I could have just looked at past experiences on high percentage London days, but it was kind of we were kind of in a rush, so that's how we did it. And we had first initial target was going to be here, but I thought the middle ground, as you can see, was a percentage about, and this target was at 0.97. And if we look at the other index, it was at 0.87. And as we know, MES does about 0.10% less than MNQ on the targets, so it was exactly the same. So we targeted these, but we didn't just go full risk. Instead, when we got to the first TP, we moved our SL above this high, above this fair value gap, and then we tried to trail it. If we had a target down here, we would have trailed it down to here, and then we would have gotten this one, and then we would have gotten stopped out right here. Maybe the optimal way to trade today was to put the SL on the break even. As you can see, if we would have targeted these ones, we would have gotten it right there. But anyways, great trading day today, and I hope you all enjoyed it. You guys who enjoyed it, please subscribe. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. And I see you guys in the next one. Peace.